Sounds on the beat.
I just hopped up out the train, about to do another show. Cashing my checks in, then I do the woo. Either I'm fast or the city really slow, cause I'm passing them like, bro, let's go. Oh, they mad, huh? Oh, they mad, huh? The gag is I'm a shade anyway. But the gag is I'm a show out all day. And the gag is they gon' tune in anyway. These bitches could never. Let's go. You. Can you hear now? Can you hear now? Okay, please don't ask me why there was no audio at the top of the show. Listen, I'm back. First, let's be very clear that I've been battling a stomach flu, and I was dehydrated and exhausted. So I've been actually trying to catch up on sleep. So I know we didn't have a show last week. You guys drugged me for filth online. I love the Gag Nation. You know I show up every week for you, and we'll continue to show up. And I'm excited because we have an exciting show tonight. We don't have a guest, and I'm going to tell you why I haven't had a guest, because until I get this production right, I'm not bringing a guest in here. We got to get the production together, which we are. I don't know why we didn't start the show with audio, but like I said, we are going to get the show perfect, and then I will start bringing my guests back on because I like to have a great experience. But I also want to say something to some of you hoes that said that you think that the show has gotten boring, because I heard it's like 2 or 3 of y'all out there that have a lot to say. Let me tell you something and what I feel about that. As Amber Lynn would say, poo. Until you can do what I do, until you can do a quarter of what I do, until you can give half the reads that I give, until you get your scholarships together so you can earn a degree to read like I can, please shut the fuck up. Because I can tell you right now, this show don't start and stop for one bitch. It's going to always go. And at the end of the day, people keep saying, oh, don't cuss because then your show can go further. Bitch, it's going as far as I want it to go. And if I want it to go any further, bitch, it'll just continue to grow. Let me tell you how you help the show grow. You keep sharing the live. Post it on your Facebook. Post it on your Twitter. Post it on your Instagram story. You make sure that your fans become our family. And that's how we work together. So I'm going to keep doing what I do. And at the end of the day, let me tell you, I don't read the comments, so I don't care what a hoe has to say in the comments. I do this show for the Gag Nation. Not the Gag Nation that show up to get camera time or to build their own brand on my shit, but for the Gag Nation that shows up every week. A lot of you don't get to come on camera. I'm going to tell you right now how you can come up here with me today. First, you can call me by dialing 1402-GAGGING. That's the number that I'm going to put right here on the screen. You should have this number in your phone anyway. That way, every week when we do this, you could be first in line to get on the phone with me. Or you can click this link and come up on the screen. Now, there's some hoes that left to go do their own show, and that's cool. I wish them the best. Nobody's watching. But for those of you that do come back, if you've never been up on the screen with me, you could click this link and you could come up here and talk to me. And that's why I do this show, because, you know, my podcast, Hollywood Unlocked with Joseline Uncensored, is me telling you what I think. This show is about y'all motherfuckers coming and telling me what you think. And so we're going to build this relationship and keep growing this family, because at the end of the day, the Gag Nation is a lot stronger than the weakest link that we've had here in the family. And by the way, don't have me drag you for filth. And you know who you are. All right, now, and that's on, I ain't even going to tell you what that's on. Y'all know what that's on. And I don't even have no popcorn today. And it don't matter. All right, look, we got a full show of gags. So you're going to be able to come up here and talk to me. Make sure that, again, you have that number I gave it to you and that you have the link, all right? Now, before we get started, because I heard a raggedy bitch in Atlanta have my name in her mouth, and I'm going to bring her up on the show. And so I know that she's getting sued, and I just got sued again. So at this point, everybody's suing everybody. So I'm probably going to say some things that are going to piss people off. I've almost guaranteed it, especially if you stay in Atlanta. And if you're friends with child rapists, sorry, excuse me. Sorry. I'm
allegedly
not child rapists. I'm rusty. I ain't been here for a while. Child, that just slipped out. Well, you're going to be mad. And here's the disclaimer. Okay. This says that basically I'm going to use language that people aren't going to like. And it is what the fuck it is. This says that there's a lot of stuff that I'm going to use online, and I have the right to under the Fair Use Act. And so if you sue me, I'm going to sue you back. And then this says that the views expressed by me and the Gag Nation are what they are, and get over it. All right. So that's the disclaimer. Make sure that you screenshot it and that you have it for your records, because at the end of the day, I'm not sitting here worried about your feelings when I do my job. Now, I'm going to tell you one of the things that I have a problem with when it comes to this show. Amanda, you're gorgeous. Shut up. You'll be fine. Let me tell you, one of the problems that I have with the show is that deep down inside, you do know that the Lord lives within me, right? So I wake up every morning, I play gospel music, I start talking to God. I'm like, God, nigga, what's going to happen today? And then God says, these bitches is going to try you. So me and God have a whole exchange before y'all even wake up. Before y'all even wake up, me and God have talked. I played 25 gospel songs this morning or more, and I felt the power of the Lord come over me, right? And then I had my coffee and Bailey's, and then a bitch showed up on my Bigo account trying me early in the morning. And I'm gonna tell you about what's going on over at Bigo, because apparently I shook it up last night and everybody's upset. These bitches are trapped in Bigo boxes fighting for beans. Everybody is a mathematician this month because the Bigo done fucked up the goddamn numbers. So everybody's counting shit. Calculators are out all fucking day long. I dropped out of school because I didn't want to count. And now I'm over at Bigo counting fucking beans. I feel like a nigga at Taco Bell. Either way, you know, I have a job to do. And in me, you know, the Lord does work on me every day. And so I be conflicted. I'm like, Lord, I got every Tuesday, I know I'm going to sin because these people show up and their toxic energy, the Gag Nation's toxic energy pulls it out of me. I look at all the people on my screen right now, Jameer, Amber Lynn, Tony, Bone, Dion. These people are the reason why I am the way that I am. Okay, I haven't acted like this since I was burning houses down at a foster home. I haven't acted like this since I caught chlamydia for the second time and had to go lie to the motherfuckers and tell them it was a bad bag. You know, when doctors go to school for all those years, they know that a drippy dick that's on fire ain't a bad back. But either way, you gotta lie. What do? You tell them, I don't know the fucking nurse, bitch. I'm about to tell you that my dick has green shit coming out of it. Now, look, those of you judging me, because I had to tell a woman today, you sucking dick that's fucking boys in Atlanta. I could look at you and tell you have low self-esteem and your niggas fucking assholes. You know what I mean? She was like, oh, but I'm so sick of black men being gay and then not owning who they are. Bitch, have you owned that you took a dick in your ass that a nigga pulled out another nigga's ass? No. We all arrive at shit at different times, bitch. But you know, I'm tired of dealing with you homophobic ass black women. Y'all need to stop. And black women, y'all the strongest creature on this earth. And y'all sitting up being mad at a nigga because he want to fuck another nigga. You should be let me stop. You should be encouraging your man to do what the fuck he got to do. Because if y'all have real conversations at dinner and you say, okay, baby, what you do today? Oh, honey, I got my nails done. I got my hair done. And then you say to him, baby, what you doing? He said, oh, you know, I got some dick. Y'all should be able to have the same conversation. Right, Jameer? Right. Y'all should be able to have the same conversation. But either way, I don't even want to start pushing the gay agenda because then Lil Mama's going to do a diss track that nobody listens to. And then I'm going to be thrusted down to the Z list with her and Laomi. Everybody thinks I hate the fucking trans community. I don't hate the trans community. I just don't need you bitches pulling up on me. If you bitches pull up and act like a nigga, I'm going to treat you like a whole ass nigga. And you know what? Some of these trans can beat you niggas asses. So at the end of the day, it ain't about what a motherfucker has between their legs or how they identify, because I support everybody. Do what the fuck you do. But if you roll up on me, bitch, it's all war. No love. And I don't give a fuck. Last night, I disrespected an icon. I don't know who the fuck this icon was. I thought Diana Ross walked on Bigo. They say you disrespecting an icon. I was looking for Shaka Khan. Where that bitch at? It was a whole bitch I ain't even know. Y'all bitches trapped in these boxes on Bigo telling me who the fuck I am. We're the same. Bitch, where with your nappy pubic hair, Godzilla Zeus? We'll talk about that bitch in a minute. All right, well, anyway, let's move on. It's the tea with Joseline. Bitch, y'all in the comments ask me how I lost weight. Bitch, I went to Houston, paid $11,000 and took my stomach out. And then I ate better. That's what the fuck I did. I own it. I keep telling it. Half you bitches are smoking crack and got these failing ass immune systems. And you ask me why the fuck I'm losing weight. And another thing, y'all gonna stop saying I have HIV, because there are people that are really living with HIV who are struggling. And I'm not gonna come out here and disrespect them by disrespecting you. But bitch, if I ever had HIV, I'd be the first one out here. Bitch, I would have it spelled. My titties would have HIV and a V on it, and in the middle would just be an I. It would be what the fuck it is. But I'm gonna need y'all to stop with the shit. First, I'm too fat. Then I'm too skinny and have HIV. Then I'm a molester. Then I'm a rapist. Let me tell you what you bitches can never do. You can never cancel me because I live out my truth. Unlike you hoes. And I'm gonna start telling y'all to take your wigs and eyelashes off before you talk to me, bitch. Take your motherfucker. Let me stop taking your prep for 3 days and then let's have a conversation, bitch. Let's see what your fucking eyes look like, bitch. You want to fucking go there? You hoes coming for me? Don't come for the king of the internet, bitch. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if you want to have a real argument, I'm 43 years old, bitch, and I look cute. My dick got bigger after I lost weight and everything. Yep. I wake up and look at my dick now and be like, where you been? You know, I mean, I knew you was there and we always did what the fuck we had to do. But bitch, I'm cute, got money, big dick, and I'm a nice motherfucker, and I could take a trip. And where are you? Trapped in a box on Bigo with bad CVS makeup and nappy pubic hair. And you talking about me? I ain't even got to the goddamn show yet because I'm so mad that you bitches have something to say about a motherfucker. You lucky that I came there and gave you my attention. Should we start the show? Shit. Fuck me. Not fuck me because I ain't the bottom. And that's another thing. You bottoms need to understand your position in the world. It's bent the fuck over facing the pillow, ho. And I'm so sick of these bottoms wanting me to be a bottom. Why y'all want me to get fucked so bad? So you can run through the Bigo streets and tell somebody that you plunged me? No, ho. None of you bitches have fucked me. And if you have fucked me, please send us an email to Judge Jason at HollywoodUnlocked.com so we can rule on it. Because the verdict is you're a whole ass liar. All right, look, I want to start the show off positively. Can we do that? Can we start the show off positively? Okay. I was a badass kid, by the way. Okay, look, the Oscars was just here, and I didn't watch it because nigga put the damn graphic up. What the fuck? I said the Oscars are here and they ain't show up. Look, the Oscars was here and I put on my Facebook that I didn't watch them because I wasn't nominated. Now, clearly I didn't do anything that required an Oscar nomination. But a lot of people that were nominated should have got one either. And the Oscars were actually black as fuck this year. But why y'all give us all the Oscars when we can't go out? That's what the fuck I want to know. Why you give us all the Oscars? We got to watch it from our homes. Because, you know, they don't want to give niggas shit that we going to riot over. Because white people get uncomfortable when niggas get excited in public. Now, a bunch of black people won a lot of awards. And I'm going to give you a really quick recap because I did talk to Terrence J. He was one of them. I'm going to get to that. But there were a lot of people that won awards this past Sunday. And it's just really amazing because we are in a time where black matters to more than just black people. Not to Derek Chauvin because he killed that man and he's going to prison. Thank fucking God. But I am going to talk about Makia. Is it Makia? Micaiah. I'm going to talk about Micaiah today, and I know y'all probably not going to like what I have to say, so just get ready for that. Okay, now, this past Sunday, the 93rd Oscars went down at Union Station. Now, they put it at a station. Now, you know here at Gagging, the way this show came about is I was riding a train, and a broke bitch with lint in his hair caught me slipping and said, basically, I was homeless and I was on a train. Anyway, now I built this whole brand, and now if you're a member of the Gag Nation family, it's because I was on a train. Well, this weekend they was at a train station, and it was there was so much history that went down, and I want to show you the black excellence. Now, let me be very clear. Some people were not happy about the Oscars, and we're going to talk about that. And I don't know what y'all feel. Let me just there we go. Okay, now I wanted to host the Oscar red carpet. I had a meeting. Let me boost myself up. Shit. I wanted to host the Oscar red carpet. Now, I know you probably saying, oh, Jason's being so extra. No, I had a whole meeting with NBC and E about me hosting the red carpet. Now, the bitch that didn't hire me, he left on Friday, so I could talk about her. She went somewhere else. It's a he, she. Well, it's a he that I'm referring to as she. Now, I wasn't supposed to host the red carpet. I wanted to host the red carpet, but they hired somebody else. Now, let me show y'all, because what y'all don't know is E, you missed an opportunity to highlight black culture on your side of the camera. This is where you got caught slipping, because who better would it to be on your red carpet than somebody black who could have interviewed all the black excellence that won on Sunday? I'm going to show you because you know I don't come here without a motherfucking receipt. Now, this is who they hired to host the red carpets for E. This guy's name is Carl Schmidt. Do y'all know who he is? His name is Carl Schmidt.
I don't know her.
I don't know her. Okay, he has 15.8 thousand followers. He has a nice money green jacket on Instagram. Now, Carl, I had to do some digging because I had to say, well, shit, if Carl beat me to the job, Carl got to be one bad motherfucker. Let me see who Carl is. So I went to go see what company he's with. This is his brand. His brand is called Plus Life Media. I thought maybe this is a group of fat bitches. I don't know what's going on. Plus Life Media, 1,200 followers. I'm thinking like, well, who the fuck moving the needle on the culture? Then I thought of my profile, Joseline. Now, Joseline, I got 427,000 followers. Now, that ain't a lot, but that's more than 15,008. And in Hollywood Unlocked, you know, we got 2.5 million followers. We have our own community and we have the Gag Nation. So tell me, how is it that Mr. Schmidt was a better fit than me? Now, I don't have his picture, but I'm also cuter than him too. So I'm trying to understand what is it. And E, I don't know what it is because I know y'all trying to figure out black programming, but I'm going to tell you why y'all always get it wrong. Because you always bank on white people being able to do what the fuck we do, and you're not it. Period. You should have had a black person on the red carpet talking to black people. And you know what? I know you're trying to figure out NBC how to bring black people over there. Well, guess what? We black over here. I may look Dominican and bitches may think I'm Puerto Rican, but I'm a whole nigga. And the reason why you didn't hire me is because, you know, if I'd have been on that red carpet, Juliana Rancic would have came to me and asked me for a cheeseburger, and I'd have fed that bitch all the tea that you couldn't get from the winners. How about that? And you know what, Juliana, that's no shade towards you because you're a cancer survivor and you know I fuck with you and your husband that you met on that show or whatever with Trump. But at the end of the motherfucking day, y'all need to start taking more chances on black. Bet on black because you're going to win every time. All right, now I'm going to keep going because guess what? I heard that the man that didn't hire me last week left on Friday and they hired a black woman. Let that black woman get in there and eat and do what the fuck you hire her to do because she is going to get it right. And the minute y'all bring me over to eat, let me tell you something. The minute you bring me over there to eat, let me tell you something. Baby, y'all ain't never going to look back because it's going to be a whole nother situation. All right, now back to the Oscars. One of the biggest winners of the night was her. I want to highlight her. This is her. Now, her won, and she took home a Best Original Song for the movie Fight for You from the movie Judas and the Black Messiah. Now, I've never seen that movie, so I don't know nothing about it. I know that it's a big movie. I know I should watch it. I just don't watch a lot of movies. Now, I love her, and her ain't never been on this show. I mean, the other show, and I know she's supposed to be coming at some point. But we've always loved her, and the thing I love about her is I really feel like she's bringing back the love that we all have for R&B music. You know what I mean? The fact that she's now a Grammy winner and an Oscar winner. If she wins a Tony and a Emmy, she becomes an EGOT, probably one of the youngest EGOTs in history. So I'm rooting for her. I am rooting for you.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
Oh, my bad. That was the wrong ending. But you know what I meant. Girl, we're rooting for you. Okay, now she paid homage to Prince. Now, everybody know I love Prince. I danced on stage with Prince. I put it in my book. When I was young, I dressed up like Prince. This is what she wore, and this is Prince. Okay, they kind of look similar. Now, Prince, may she rest in peace, looked a little bit more feminine here, but nonetheless, he's still an icon and a legend. Now, this is the legend that they speak of on Beagle when they try to read me. You don't know no fucking legend. And speaking of costumes, two black women named Mia and Jamaica, they made history as the first black women to ever win the Oscars for best hair and makeup. Now, that is crazy. The fact that the Oscars have been around almost 100 years, it's the first time that black women have won an Oscar for best hair and makeup, is insane to me. She could have did a better job with her hair, though. And they won that for a movie that they did, I don't know, because the girl, scroll back. for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. And we ain't talking about you girls on Bigo. We talking about the movie. All right. Now Jamie Foxx, he took home another Oscar too. Jamie Foxx took home an Oscar for Best Animated Film. This is his second Oscar. Now, here's a look at the excitement. I'm going to tell you, Jamie, nobody deserved it more than Jamie. He's one of the nicest people I've ever met. I actually sprained my ankle at his house. That's a whole other story. Fell in a ditch, threw up on myself. We ain't going to get into that. This is a video of Jamie actually finding out that he won.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
I don't know who phone that was. Yeah, that looked like my phone on Bigo. My sound be fucked up. I don't care, whatever. Now, I'm excited that Jamie won. Okay, it also took home another Oscar for Best Score, giving jazz musician and composer John Batiste, only the second Black composer, a win in the same category. This is John. Now, he won an Oscar. Oscar was Black as fuck. Okay, now, Two Distant Strangers, which starred Joey Badass and executive produced by Terrence J. and Diddy, also won for Best Live Short. And I did talk to Terrence J. We texted each other, and I said to him, man, I'm so proud, well-deserved, because, you know, Terrence started on BET 106 in Park and went to E. That didn't work out. Wonder why. And then now is won an Oscar. He won an Oscar, right, Terrence J? He didn't win an Oscar? So the project did. But why they don't get one? Are you sure they didn't get one? Well, anyway, I'm going to say they won one because whatever. Now, the big winner of the night was Daniel Kaluuya. Now, you remember him. He's from Get Out. This is a picture of Daniel. He won Best Supporting Actor for Judas and the Messiah, a Black Messiah. And then in the funniest moment of the night, he thanked his parents for having sex. Now, I guess if your parents created you, I guess you should remember them or thank them. Now, Daniel winning the award was big for the night, but now everybody was pissed off at a couple people that didn't win. Now, Twitter has been crazy, which of course, you know, we got those receipts, and I don't know if you watched the show, but Viola Davis, who Tiffany has told me is one of the funniest people ever on earth, and was in that show, How to Get Away with Murder, which, by the way, I never even understood. I stopped watching that show like the third episode because it requires you to be too smart, and I'm smart. But, like, if you miss a little bit of the show, you don't know who the fuck killed who and what did what. Like, I was so over that show. I tried to flip through it a couple times. At the end of the day, I was like, just wake me up when the show's canceled and tell me who killed everybody. Now, she didn't win. Viola didn't win. And Andra Day didn't win because Andra's been winning all the damn awards for this Billie Holiday movie. Now, Evan Rossi put me on to Andra Day's acting career, but I had saw and met Andra Day years ago when she used to sing at this live music spot. Her and Ed Sheeran, they were just random people in Hollywood that used to just get up and sing and perform. And I used to always say, if that girl takes that rag off her head, she's going to be big. Now, Andra's pretty and she's extremely talented, and her voice, this is Andra right here. She can sing her ass off. Andra and Viola. Melanin popping, both look exquisite. Viola looks like what a red chocolate covered red strawberry would look like if it was covered in white chocolate. That didn't make sense. But either way, both look really good. Both worth losers for the night. Now, people weren't just mad at that because Chadwick Boseman lost the Best Actor award. Now, here's where I'm kind of mixed because, yes, do I think that the Black Panther should have won? But, I mean, Black Panther's already gone. And so is Chadwick. So why should the dead guy automatically win because he's dead? I don't think that that's fair. Now, I understand Black people being upset about that because we all want Wakanda to win forever. But, I mean, at some point, you just got to accept the fact that life has moved on. And although he's one of the greats that we'll always remember because of how he, you know, held himself through the end, I don't think it's fair to say that everybody else should lose because he died. I've never been a fan of that. Like, every time I watch an award show, like, think about it. Just say, like, you know, say I was on Bigo every day, doing my time, getting my beans, and then God Zeus dies. Just say that, right? I'm not saying he should die. I'm just saying, you know, say he's getting on the A train and then somebody just tips him over, right? Should he automatically meet his fucking quota for the month because he died? No. Not when I fucking worked my ass off and got my fucking beans and PK'd my fucking ass to death. Flying niggas in, fucking them, storylines being created about me, interviews about my dick on the internet, secret recordings, being attacked for my panel, bringing Tamar on to get, like, no, I earned my fucking beans, bitch. You got pushed in front of the train. I get the motherfucking beans. But no, not in this world. Godzilla should get them because she has nappy pubic hair and shows up every day for her fucking show with the dry wigs. I don't understand it. I know all of you watching are like, who the fuck is Godzilla Zeus, bitch? She don't even know who she is, so I don't know either. That girl. Now, Anthony Hopkins won. This is a photo of Anthony Hopkins and Chadwick Boseman. Now, Anthony won. This is not a race issue. That bitch on the right looks scary as fuck, don't he? Remember that movie where he was eating people? What was that called? Silence of the motherfucking Lambs. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga used to have me scared to go to sleep at night. I always thought somebody was gonna jump out and bite my dick off. I just thought at any moment, this fucking carnival. Because you know when y'all fucking laughing in the comments. Did you grow up with Jeffrey Dahmer, bitch? Do you remember her? Was she? You remember Jeffrey Dahmer? Where he used to lure the gay boys into his apartment the way my friends do. And lock all the goddamn locks, and the bitch can't get out. Can you imagine you go to somebody's house and bitch it don't work out, and you like, man, I'm out. And then you get to the front door and there's 15 locks on the door, and the motherfucker's behind you with a machete trying to chop your dick off because he wants to put it in his freezer. That's what the fuck was going on. And Anthony Hopkins, this bitch was the face of that shit. So every time I see that little nasty motherfucker, and you know he smelled like Mentos. You know he smelled like Mentos. And that old candy that old white people be handing out at Christmas. Put that bitch back up. You know goddamn well Anthony Hopkins got that motherfucking, he got them shoes with the Velcro strips and the Life Alert badge around his neck. You know goddamn well that old bitch smell like them candies that nobody wants to eat at Christmas. Somebody said, why are you like this? Bitch, why do you look like that? I mean, two different struggles, same situation. Why the fuck you care? Now, Anthony didn't even show up. He said, bitch, I'm too old. I'm too rich. Give me my fucking mallet. He didn't even show up. Sort of like some of your edges. Ooh, that bitch showed up last night. I'm iconic, bitch. Go get your edges, bitch. How about that? What's iconic is the fact that I don't know where your hair starts or stops, bitch. Your fucking thoughts are killing me because I see them all on your fucking forehead, ho. But anyway, I don't care about your edges. I don't care. I don't care. You know, none of this stuff is planned. I just get up here and I just talk shit. And I forget half the shit I say and I be outside. I know y'all gonna catch me slipping one day. And if you do, bitch, when I tell you, where's the button? I'm going to chop you down in the middle of goddamn Rodeo Drive. All right, look, Black Twitter had a lot to say. This is what they said. The Oscars were so sure that Chadwick Boseman was going to win that they rearranged the entire ceremony so his category could be last, and then they gave the award to Anthony Hopkins instead, the most chaotic and unhinged thing I've ever seen. This is from a white man. This person said, a dying man gives the performance of a lifetime. The last performance of his lifetime leaves it all up there, and you don't give him the trophy. Disappointing ending that otherwise was an inspiring Oscars. Chadwick Boseman, Viola Davis, and Andra Day were obvious candidates for the win. And also another non-black woman said, it's sick how transparent the Academy was in using Chadwick Boseman just for the clicks and views, building everything up to the Best Actor award and inviting his family and giving him a tribute and putting his head in gift bags and not giving him anything. He deserves more respect. All right, why change my mind? On that note, y'all should have gave it to Chadwick. Now, I'm not saying you should have just gave it to him because he died, but if you did all that shit, okay, let me give you an example. On Bigo, there's this girl who showed up to her man's house. Her name is Yetta. She pissed on his porch. Now, that girl deserves an Oscar, right? But like, if you like, she had to squat down and spread her goosebumps and urinate all the fuck over a grown-ass man's porch after he allegedly drained her bank account and moved all of the little furniture from her kitty bedroom to a storage that we don't know where. Like, y'all, I'm about to tell y'all where all this tea is at because you're fucking missing it. I'm gagging over on Bigo, bitch. That bitch squatted over. And you know, when y'all pee, it don't be like us. We thrust pee out. Y'all be having like a sprinkler system and shit. Y'all be scatting shit all over the fucking porch. And so it ain't like a bitch pulled a hose out and sprays the motherfucker down. Bitch, you turned on a whole sprinkler system. And for what? Because he called you a whale, bitch. Maybe you shouldn't have ate too many tacos. Y'all bitches online eating beans all goddamn day. Put the goddamn bean cakes down, bitch, and pick up a goddamn banana. Shit. Now, I'm not fat shaming, but maybe I am. So what? And you know what? You fat shame me right to surgery, bitch. And you know what? Now I'm back with a vengeance, fat ass. And I'm not talking about you sexy, thick bitches. I'm talking about you fat, nasty, ham hock neck looking bitches with the moles all around your goddamn lips. We're calling them moles. Bitch, no, they herpes. Because you sucking that herpes infested dick. And if you have kids, put those bitches to sleep. They shouldn't even be in here listening. This show is for niggas who drink Jack Daniels and Hennessy with a side of crack cocaine. This is not a show for fucking kids, okay? And don't tell me you know I'm fucking lying, because I know some of y'all smoking crack. And you know what? I don't call out the crack community because every click is a click. Every click counts. If you smoke crack, as long as you can find www.hollywoodunlocked.com, bitch, I don't give a fuck what you smoking. And y'all bitches be up here talking about, oh, I'm smoking weed. And I'm not talking about weedy poo, because I don't want no smoke, no pun intended. But I know half y'all be snorting a little something else. Last night on my show, oh my God, get this out of here. Last night on my show, they said somebody was snorting prep. How do you snort prep? Rob, have you ever heard anything like that? Snorting prep? What kind of high do you get from snorting prep? Because prep is supposed to do what? It's supposed to prepare you to not get HIV, right? Okay, that's what prep is. Prep. Preparation H is when your asshole gets inflamed because you don't let Milan bust you down. And all the other alleged tops out there. Well, either way, preparation H is for the asshole, and then prep is for the bloodstream system, so that way you don't catch the H, the HIV, right? Okay. And it's always a bitch with HIV who's telling somebody else they got HIV. How are you going to try to put that on somebody? Bitch, plan B is the shit you be popping in your bitches' mouths after they done swallowed all your dick and you done skeeted off in them and your pull-out game sucks. And Ronan, I know you out there on a date with your girlfriend, fucking her without a condom on her birthday. I don't mean to put your business out there. You know I love you like a son that I don't want. But put a plastic wrap on that motherfucker. Go get you a Gladlock bag from 7-Eleven, nigga, and a rubber band and just tie that bitch up and throw some Vaseline on the tip. That's all you need. All right, well, anyhow, two of my friends are in the news. And you said this show is boring. Bitch, boring is the dick that you sit on every night, you nasty hoe. You bitches don't got no dick. Okay, let me just say this. Okay, hold on, Johnny, before we go on to the next thing. Can y'all bear with me? Can I just say this real quick? I swear to God, there is a dick shortage. And I think good dick shortage. I think it's because the pandemic, you know what I mean? Like, I was asking Rob, why are we single? Like, why don't we have anybody? You know, well, you know, y'all know I'm busy. My dick is booked and busy, bitch. But I'm just saying, like, I don't have anybody that I love. You know what I mean? You know, Johnny does. Why? Because they met before COVID, somewhere on a train system in New York City. One person's walking this way. The other person's walking this way. Ross didn't have a Metro Pass, so Johnny let him borrow his. You know how that shit happens. It's always a nigga borrowing some shit. Well, either way, I don't have nobody. And then it's the people online tell me, why you ain't got a man? Bitch, why you don't have a fucking neck? Don't call out the obvious, bitch, if you want me to call out the obvious. Why you got them dark circles around your eyes? Look, is your blood pressure on the rise? The fuck you talking to, bitch? You want to gag? We can gag. Read for read, ho. I'm legendary. I'm an icon. Bitch, in what state? What area code? Like what universe? You motherfuckers are delusional. Anyway, okay. Two of my friends are fighting, and I don't know whose side to take. And I kind of want to take both of their sides until the other finds out. Because that's what you do when two friends are fighting. You don't fucking take one nigga side or one motherfucker side. You take the side of whoever you're talking to. Okay? Now, these two girls are fighting. Okay? Joseline and Natalie, Nunn, two bad girls, two reality bad girls are fighting. And I don't know what is happening. In the world of storylines these days, I don't know what is real and what's not. And I haven't called either one of them because, Joseline, she's so fucking evil when you call her on some shit. Why the fuck you not post me on Hollywood a lot? What the fuck, motherfucker? Like, bitch, I just woke up. What? Call Keisha. Call Alyssa. And then Natalie, bitch, I'm in Africa, bitch. Well, girl, where you get Wi-Fi from? Because the Wi-Fi, anyway. So Natalie and Joseline are fighting. And I'm going to tell you why. They both have shows on the Zeus network. Joseline has her own show with the Cabaret Girls. And I haven't watched it. I know they do a really good job of promoting on Hollywood Unlocked. Shout out to Zeus. Y'all are amazing partners. I just want to thank you so much for your support. And Joseline, it gets great engagement. So people are living for Joseline. And Joseline is reality TV gold. She's always been one of my favorite reality TV villains since she got on that show that I used to be on, Love and Hip Hop. She was actually one of the first people. I think her, Mimi, and Stevie J is what actually made Love and Hip Hop. Because it started in Atlanta or did it start in New York City? It started in New York City. And it started in New York City with Jim Jones and Chrissy. They actually solidified it, but then Atlanta took the cake. Okay, Atlanta was in my opinion, Atlanta was the best at the time show of the franchise. Hollywood was all fake. All those bitches were rich and broke. I mean, they were living in Motel 6s and fucking all those bitches. I would show up to set, girl, you live on a Motel 6 bed with a trash bag, and now I got to shoot with you, and you got a record where? Shout out to Hazel E, who lost her breast. Oh my God, I haven't even talked to her. Apparently, she lost her breast in something over in Turkey getting surgery done. And then little Brandy was in the bed crying about her getting surgery. I'm like, girl, why are you in the hospital? I am glad that I am one of the few really successful people from Love and Hip Hop. They called me a flop. No, I'm going to tell you a flop. Every other bitch that was on the show who didn't amount to anything. Okay. So Zeus Network, they have this show called Joseline's Cabaret, and now Natalie Nunn is over at the network, and she's bringing all the bad girls. Remember, we had Natalie here where she was talking about her and Tanisha had this whole fight because she was over there doing her thing, and Tanisha wanted a piece of the cake, no pun intended, because she's skinny now too. Well, either way, now Natalie and Joseline are fighting, and Natalie got unfollowed on Instagram by Joseline. Now, you know this is how it starts in Hollywood. You get unfollowed. Here's the photo. We got the proof. Natalie Nunn is officially unfollowed by Joseline. Now, those of us that don't give a fuck, because I got unfollowed by a nigga with bad skin on Bigo named T Jizzy, and I don't give a fuck. I don't be checking for her. Now, she said something about, she's at this point, she's infatuated with me to the point beyond. But whatever, this is content for the bitch. Go find her. She's a cute bottom that isn't going to really amount to much. All right, now, either way, they are recently filming on a boat, okay? Now, this is a video of the boat. This is them together. So clearly they're getting along, and I know exactly where this is. This is in Miami because they were in Miami, right? It has to be because I've been in Miami on that water in a boat, bigger than that one, but still on a boat. And they were on the boat getting along. Well, now Natalie is speaking out. And she's saying that Joseline is allegedly, I'm going to say allegedly, jealous of her coming over to the network. Now, the one thing I will say is Natalie is a fighter and she's with all the smoke, but Joseline ain't no punk bitch. So you got to be careful when you come for Joseline. But this is what Natalie had to say. Take a look.
What's the issue? I did also get word that there were issues that the baddies were coming to the Zeus network and that people might have felt some type of way. And the point got across to me. I get it very loud and clear. I get the baddies are a threat. I understand who was there first, who's there now, who's there for the long run. The conversations have been made. They were made on the yacht back on New Year's. Everything, messages told to me via other people. So I'm very aware. But again, that never stopped me from unfollowing you, Joseline. I don't have any bad blood towards you. The only thing that Natalie Nunn stated, and let me make this very clear, was because there are few people, Joseline, who said to me she felt some type of way on the boat about the baddies. I'm just going to keep it real. And this was on New Year's, the New Year's Eve little thing we did on the boat for Zeus. When we announced, Lemmy announced and let Joseline know the bad girls were coming to Zeus. We had a boat party day and there were words exchanged. Now, I'm going to be very transparent here. The words that were exchanged were exactly what I'm saying. People had a problem with the bad girls coming to Zeus, period. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. I don't got to lie about shit. I don't feel that there's any competition. All I'm saying is for my baddies, let us do us and let Joseline's Cabaret girls do Joseline's Cabaret girls. I just think that that's fair. I don't think we need to do cross promoting because there's bad blood. People feel some type of way. People felt that there was more money spent on our project over theirs. And it just keeps going round and round and round. And it's really messy. So I feel, why don't we let Joseline's Cabaret girls do them? And when our turn comes May 16th, we do ours. We walk our premiere. We do what we're doing and we call it a day. It's very simple. Like we don't, if there's already issues from the other side, again, not Natalie, I'm winning in life. There's no competition. Like this isn't my network. I don't own Zeus. I don't care. Like, what are we talking about? My check cleared. Your check cleared. My bad girl's check's cleared. There's no competition. So without it continuing to circulate and be bigger and bad and worse, let's just all do us. Bad girls, we do us, May 16th. Joseline, I wish you and your girls nothing but amazing success. I want you to win, my sister. I want you as a queen to get a season 3, a season 4, a season 5, a season 6, a season 7, a season 8, a season 9, a season 10. Win. We are not competing. There is no jealousy here. Everybody's eating. We're all eating. We all got a plate full. My plate is so full. I can't even keep up. I'm trying to not continue to eat as much. I'm at the gym every day. Okay.
I don't know if that was shade because Joseline, she be at the gym too. Now, either way, Joseline hasn't responded, so she just paid it. And at this point, I don't know if Joseline
I don't know her.
That she doesn't know her or what the shade is, but either way, you know, Natalie is really upset about the shade that she's getting. Now, I saw somebody in the comments said there's enough money for everybody, and I agree. And I don't understand why people are so pressed about it. Get your fucking money. Get your fucking money and keep it pushing. Natalie, I know you're not that pressed, but I can tell you what's going to happen now. Now we want to see. You got to bring me up a little bit in the chair or something, or I can scoot up. Now we might see a fight with Joseline and Natalie. We may see, you know, they have the conversation over at the Zeus Network. Ray J and Princess have the conversation. Maybe the two sit down and have a conversation that none of us actually care about, but maybe they do that and turn that into a show. Or why don't they do a celebrity boxing match? Now that Floyd has announced his fight with Jake Paul, maybe they can be on the undercard and open up for Floyd Mayweather. Probably not. Either way, I don't know what to tell you other than it's going to be interesting to see, and I'm sure everybody's going to go over to Zeus Network. Shout out to Lemuel Plummer and all the people over at Zeus. You guys should definitely go check out their programming because it's a Black-owned network, and they're actually making content with Black people. And I want to know, would you watch a dating show with me? Thank you, Bell Twins. Would you watch a dating show with me on the Zeus Network. Would you watch that? No, you wouldn't watch it. My staff said they wouldn't watch it. I wonder if you'd watch a dating show with me, like 10 of the hottest guys they can find, and like 3 midgets and a like a retarded guy, and like somebody with like one arm, you know, or no leg, like. I would probably lose every deal that I have, because I'm telling you right now, like, if you roll up literally, or say you're 3.5 feet tall and you jump out your chair, could you imagine if there was like a small person humping my leg on the like, it would take me all the way out. It would take me out to the extent that I would. Or if I pull my dick out and just fell on his forehead. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. And then, of course, you know, they're going to bring a white man in there with some pink meat talking about, what's up, Poppy? Like, no, nigga, I'm not your Poppy, nigga. What the fuck? Okay, well, either way, I don't know. I hope that these two work it out. I would definitely want to be the referee if they were to get into a fight, though. All right. Let me know if you'd want to see a dating show. I know I was going to do something. Me and Joseline were going to do something on the Zeus Network with somebody else, but I don't know what ever happened. It never happened. All right. OJ Simpson is coming for LeBron James. Now, this is going to kill you. Clearly, because we're talking about a murderer, an alleged murderer.
Allegedly.
Now, I know that they say he was found not guilty, but we all believe that OJ still killed that girl. It's just an opinion. Now, I'm not one to say that he actually killed her. I'm just saying it's our opinion that he murdered Nicole Brown Simpson. Now, LeBron is under fire by OJ Simpson for tweets that he did about Ma'Khia Bryant. Now, this is the young girl who was shot and killed by the police officer. Now, I'm just saying right now, I'm going to try to say this slow and concise because I don't know that it's going to come out the way that I intended to, and I want it to be very clear because I have an opinion that may be different than a lot of you. And I definitely want you to tell me what you think, and you don't have to agree with me. LeBron, you know, he's been very big about standing up for social topics, Black Lives Matter and all that. He's been leading the NBA on standing up for Black lives. And so, but he recently came under fire not too long ago because he tweeted an image of this police officer, Nicholas Reardon, following the shooting with this girl. Now, the girl was 15 years old. Now, the issue that I think is a little dicey is Ma'Khia was not unarmed. And, you know, we do live in a world right now where the climate is very sensitive. Can we get a charger for this, please? The world is very sensitive to Black people being killed by white police officers. Okay, Rob, don't worry about the comments. Can you grab the charger so she can stay up? Oh, you got it already? Okay, cool. You know, people are really sensitive when it comes to Black people killed by the hands of police officers. And so Ma'Khia was killed. She's 15 years old. And she was killed by a police officer named whatever his name is, Nicholas. All right, well, listen, let me tell you what happened. And then do we have the video? Let me tell you what happened. We have the graphic video. Okay, because I had to get brought up to speed on every detail before I did the story because I started with a different opinion. This girl, as I understand, lived in a foster home with other girls, and they all got into a fight where the girls were trying to jump her, and she was defending herself or whatever with a knife. Allegedly, I'll say allegedly.
Allegedly.
She was seen in the video standing over one girl with the knife and then ran after another girl with the knife to allegedly stab her. And then was shot by the police. I'm going to get back to you about what I think about that in a minute, but let me show you the video.
Hey. What's going on? Hey, what's going on? Hey, 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 get down, get down, get down, get down.
No, you ain't shoot my fucking baby. You shot my baby.
I got it.
Take it.
How long was the time for the shooting? It's going to be 3171. Officers are okay.
I got witnesses in this car, so you might want to take him over there.
We're going to come over here to the
All right.
Are you hit?
No, she charged the other person with a knife.
We'll figure it out.
And she kept charging her with a knife.
We'll figure it out.
All right.
Okay, now, for those of you that didn't watch, or those of you that missed it, or those of you that just logged in, please make sure that all of you are sharing the live. Share this live. Share it, share it, share it. Put it on your Facebook right now. Take the link so everybody can come in. I'm going to show you the video one more time. Play it one more time.
Hey. What's going on? Hey, what's going on? Hey, 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 get down, get down, get down, get down.
No, you ain't shoot my fucking baby. You shot my baby.
Now, let's be clear. This is a very sad situation. It's a very sad situation. It's a very unfortunate situation. The girl's 15 years old. This was sent to us several times on Hollywood Unlocked in our Instagram, our email. People wanted us to share this story because, again, it involved a white police officer killing a black person. Now, I have to be clear. The girl had a knife in her hand. Now, I don't know what you think, but the girl had a knife in her hand. And what I don't understand is, what was the officer supposed to do? Was he supposed to keep asking her not to stab the other girl? This is one of those situations where I don't really know if there would have been a better outcome had he not shot her. Now, I'm not saying that it's not heartbreaking, and I'm not saying that I don't feel bad, and I'm not saying that I don't want to fucking see. I'm not saying that I want to see anything like this, but people are saying he should have shot her with a taser. Somebody's saying he should have just kept yelling at her or maced her, but she had a knife in her hand and she was going to stab the other girl. Well, either way, LeBron said what he said. He posted a tweet about it with the officer's image. This is what he posted. He said, "You're next, hashtag accountability." Now, listen, we all know Derek Chauvin went to, he got found guilty. And don't change the comments too fast. I can't read them, and people can't read the comments. It's moving too fast. All right, so Derek Chauvin was recently found guilty, as you know, of 3 charges in killing George Floyd. We saw that. He put a knee on his neck. He killed him in front of the whole world to see, and over a $20 bill, and George Floyd was unarmed. This is where I don't understand. What should he have done? If somebody is coming for me, and I'm not justifying, I'm just saying, but maybe I am. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm reacting in real time. If a police officer pulls up and somebody's actively trying to stab me, do I want you to tase him? No, I probably want you to shoot them. But she's 15 years old, so it's one of those things where it's like, could something else have happened? Maybe, maybe not. Well, LeBron posted this photo, and it set the internet on fire. They attacked him for his tweet saying that he didn't have all the facts about the case, and that all the facts of what he was saying wasn't correct. Now, he later went on and deleted the post and said that it was being used to cause, quote, create more hate. And he followed up with an explanation of why he did it. And this is what he said. LeBron said, anger does any of us any good, but he meant does not. That includes myself. Gathering all the facts and educating does, though. My anger still is here for what happened, that little girl. My sympathy for her family, and may justice prevail. He also said, I'm so damn tired of seeing black people killed by police. I took the tweet down because it's being used to create more hate. This isn't about one officer. It's about the entire system, and they always use our words to create more racism. I am so desperate for more accountability. Now, look, you get no argument from me. I am a huge, huge, huge supporter of accountability, police reform, defunding the police. I understand his passion. He's a father, and he does a lot for the black community. But this situation is a little interesting, and I don't know. And I also think that there should be a lot of accountability, right? And I do believe that the woman who killed Dante, is that his name? Not too far from where George Floyd was killed, she should be in prison or killed or electrified. There's say her name, Breonna Taylor. She still hasn't gotten any justice. Philando Castile, Trayvon Martin, the list goes on and on and on. So I share the same frustration. We all do with LeBron. But this one, I don't know, is a little interesting. Now, O.J. Simpson, and I'm going to be clear, I don't fuck with O.J. I don't even have his daughter Chloe's number no more, so I don't even know the family like that. All right? O.J. has sounded off on the matter, and he took to his Twitter to talk to the Twitter world. And this is what this bitch had to say.
Hey, Twitter world, it's me, yours truly. Tough morning listening to all the criticism that LeBron James is getting. I'm a fan of LeBron. I admire the work that he's done, how he's helped his community and how he's helped his friends and he's been fighting all of these social issues, especially that of systemic racism in the legal system and with the police departments around our country. But you can't fight every battle. You know, you can't. You got to pick your battles. I mean, it's a war that must be fought, but sometimes you need to take your time and be a little more patient before you comment on some of these bad incidences that are happening with police departments. This one, LeBron should have waited. I'm a little upset with most of the media because they showed us edited versions of what took place with the girl with the knife. They made it sound as if this was another police officer overreacting and killing a young Black American. Well, from what I saw when I saw the full tape, the police guy had no choice. He responded. We wish he could have pulled a taser. We wish he could have done it in another way. But in that instance, if he hadn't done what he did, it appeared to me if another young American would have had her life taken. And hey, I can't fault what he did. I wish it was different, but I can't fault it. But LeBron, keep fighting the fight. I think we all got to be a little more patient. I'm against defunding the police. I think you just got to redirect some of those funds to better training and maybe dealing with more psychological training. In any event, God bless. Wear your mask, get your shot. I'm just saying.
I'm having so many reactions to that video. Okay, number one, you sound winded. You sound like you just got fucked on the golf course, or somehow maybe Caitlyn Jenner bent you over and rammed a dick in your ass. I don't know what's going on between you and the Kardashians and who's fighting to be Khloe's daddy these days. But what I will say, OJ, is nobody gives a fuck about your opinion. Nobody actually gives a fuck about you. Where's Arnell? The second thing is I find myself kind of agreeing a little bit with him in terms of saying that, like, we all want accountability, but in this video, I really don't know what else the man could have done. But then he went on to say that he doesn't believe in defunding the police, which I do believe in defunding the police. So what the fuck that got to do with anything? And why did you have to go there, OJ? And as a Black man who we know, you've not really been a part of the Black community, I don't know how long. By the way, the Black community made you, OJ. And then, you know, of course, you went on to kill that white woman allegedly, and infamous for killing people. But kill it. No, we're not here for you. And so another person who I don't care for, who I kind of agree with, this is why this whole story is fucked up. Lil Boosie had something to say. He jumped in and defended LeBron against OJ, and now Lil Boosie wants smoke with OJ.
OJ Simpson. How the hell you gonna tell LeBron be quiet about speaking up for our race? You supposed to be speaking up for our race. Yeah, I was cheering for you. We got you free. A Black man got you free. The Black community got you free. And you gonna tell them chill out? You need to chill out. You better chill out. Get the fuck off LeBron nuts. You better chill out. You wrong, man. You supposed to be the forefront on. You supposed to be on the front line for this black shit.
You know who Lil Boosie looks like a little bit? Don't he look like Martin Lawrence from Bringing Down the Mama House? Not Bringing Down Mama House, but what's that called? Big Mama House? Not before he put the fat suit on. If you look at his nostrils. But either way, I kind of agree with Lil Boosie. And I never thought I would say that, you know, being that he supports pedophilia. Now, either way, Boosie and OJ now are going to have a problem. Who do you think would win in a knife fight between OJ and Boosie? Who do you think would be the bottom if they were both in prison together? Well, anyway, tell me when you guys come up here, okay? All right, so look, enough with Boosie and her, OJ. All right. Now, I woke up the other day and I had a message from Tyrese and I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, what is Tyrese texting me for? What did we do? Why is Tyrese texting me? And then it was this. Tyrese has a new girlfriend, and he's chopping her pussy hairs on Instagram. I don't even know where to go with this. Y'all said the show was boring. Where, ho? Share this live. Please share this motherfucker. Shout out to the 700 people on Bigo watching behind the scenes. I'm going to get to y'all in a minute. All right, now Tyrese, he's 42 years old. He gave fans a personal glimpse of what it looks like to be with him. And ladies, I know half your men, you know, they're like eating all your food and laying on your couch and like giving you STDs and shit. But Tyrese is going above and beyond. He's doing more than that. Okay, he's not giving STDs. He's actually cutting her coochie hairs down. Now, his girlfriend, her name is Zelly Timothy. She's 25 years old. He shared a video of her cutting her cha-cha. Now, here's a photo of Zelly. Okay, she's gorgeous. Okay, she looks like an Instagram model for Fashion Nova and a Wild 'N Out girl. Not one that Nick Cannon has ran through yet. But nonetheless, a Wild 'N Out girl. Actually, never mind. So this is Tyrese's girlfriend, Zelly. Now, here's a picture of them together. Now, these two have been, you know, they were rumored to be together. And then they were spotted out, I guess. I don't know. It was confirmed in April or whatever. Okay. But these aren't the photos that are circulating online that are making people talk. It's this video of him and her cha-cha. And baby, when I tell you, it made me uncomfortable to watch this. And he's 42 and she's 25. Not that that matters, but does it? Because it matters every time I date a 25-year-old. If I fuck a 25 or a 24-year-old, oh my God, he's a pedophile. But he's 42 dating a 25-year-old. What is that? R&B music? Well, either way, I feel like you should fuck who you want if you're legal. And they're clearly legal. But this is what video got everybody's attention. And Tyrese, when I tell you I don't even want to play it on my show, but the Gag Nation showed up and it is what it is. Take a look.
I'm gonna put the creamer on first. I'll mix it with some oil. Okay. Man, focus. Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Beautiful.
No, it's beautiful. It's your man hands. Whew. I know we're supposed to be shaving, but I'm thinking about something else.
Shaving.
Why are you sticking your tongue out?
I didn't even know I was doing that.
That was really personal, Tyrese. There were sounds. I could hear the sound of you cutting the hair. And some could say, well, what's the difference when you're getting shape up? You know, you're getting the clippers. And weren't you moving a little too fast with that razor? I mean, I haven't clipped coochie hairs in a long time, but you could have turned that into all types of salami with one wrong stroke. I'm uncomfortable. That made me really uncomfortable. Well, either way, people had a lot to say, Tyrese. And so you remember he had his ex-wife, Samantha Lee. Now, they split in December 2020. This is a picture of them. And remember, she said now after marrying him, she's never going to date another celebrity again. Like, that's over. And she doesn't recommend it. Now, Tyrese and his new girl were spotted at the NBA All-Star game in March, and they made it official on Instagram in April. And I think that, you know, Tyrese has a right to be happy. And if this girl makes him happy and him cutting her cha-cha makes her happy. By the way, don't y'all get waxes nowadays where y'all just lay some hot shit down and pull a strip off? Why are you letting him take his big straight razor that he would cut his beard with and cut your cuckoo? What is happening? Now I see why you messaged me, Tyrese. Is this why? And it's the sound effects. Why are you licking your lip? Like, I don't know. That was a lot for me. Like, I post one picture of me kissing a nigga on my Instagram, I lose 5,000 followers. What is happening over here and you're a transformer. What if Octagon would have popped up? Or Optimus Prime or whoever? Look, I'll be right back. With HelloFresh, you get fresh, pre-measured ingredients and mouth-watering seasonal recipes delivered right to your door. HelloFresh lets you skip those trips to the grocery store and makes home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. And that's why it's America's #1 meal kit. Hell, I'm losing all this weight because of HelloFresh. I ain't got time to go nowhere, but I do got time to sit at home and cook. HelloFresh cuts out the stressful meal planning and grocery store trips so you can enjoy cooking and get dinner on the table in about 30 minutes or less. That allows me to come right here to Gagging full and ready to go. Cut down on your grocery bills and food waste. HelloFresh delivers pre-portioned ingredients so you're not overbuying, which is a burden on the planet and your wallet. And you know I want you to get that Gagging merch. HelloFresh offers the flexibility you need with customizable orders every single week. You can easily change your delivery days or food preferences and skip a week whenever you need to go out of town. That's what I do when I go to visit Little Spoon. See, for me, I go to New York to go visit Little Spoon, so I pause my thing because I ain't got to measure no food that day. I got to go on the East Coast to measure my love. But the greatest part about it is when I want to come back and get right back into my routine, HelloFresh is right there to help me. So you can go right now to HelloFresh.com/gagging10 and use code gagging10 for 10 free meals. That includes free shipping. Okay, again, that's HelloFresh.com/gagging10 and use the code gagging10 so you can get 10 free meals that includes free shipping. Now gag on that. Now, you already know that Judge Jason finally has a case to preside over. And I'm so excited to come here tonight. My first case. You know, I met that bitch Judge Judy out at a restaurant one day in Beverly Hills. And she has so much fucking money. I'm like, wait, if she could fucking rule on some shit, why can't I? And so I am here today to rule on a matter that I think is really, really, really important. Okay? So bear with me. You know I'm a damn fool. I literally have fun doing this corny shit. And I live for Judge Judy. I watch her every day at 4 o'clock. Hey, Judy. All right. Now, court's in session. I don't really know how this runs because I haven't been in a courtroom in a long time. But I will tell you, this girl right here is on trial. Okay, Shekinah, you are on trial. And it is Shekinah Joe versus the people. Because the people are saying you're not a good friend. Shekinah, this has nothing to do with your neck. This has nothing to do with your cheeks. This has nothing to do with how you look. This has nothing to do with your cosmetology license. This has all to do of whether or not you have been a bad friend. Okay? So, Shekinah, you know, she's now saying that T.I. and Tiny have left her in the cold and left her to hang to dry after all the sexual assault allegations have happened. Now, if you recall, over the past couple of months, Shekinah's had a lot to say. She always running her motherfucking mouth on Instagram. And I know she's had a lot to say about me. She don't take no responsibility for anything. Okay? And so, Shekinah, I know you're a cosmetologist, so if your edges get snatched in this segment, don't worry about it. You can put them back together. Over the last couple of months, Shekinah's been defending T.I. and Tiny against all these allegations of sexual abuse. Now, I don't know what's true or not true because I've yet to talk to Sabrina and I've yet to talk to T.I. and Tiny. T.I. and Tiny have disappeared, and so have the girls they were hiding in the basement. But now here's a photo of T.I. and Tiny during happier moments. Now, Tiny is a beautiful, nice person. T.I., I don't know personally, but I know he has this hard-up affection for Floyd Mayweather, and because that's my friend, you already know I don't know what's going on with him, and I'll stay out the way. Plus, he got in a fight with Floyd's DJ in a bathroom at Boa Steakhouse. What celebrity is fighting with the DJ or an entourage person of another celebrity in a bathroom at a steakhouse? Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Back to the trial. So now T.I. and Tiny have gone undercover, and Shekinah has been the face of defending them, which nobody's asked her to defend them. And I know that, I don't know if the cosmetology checks have dried up because people in Atlanta just ain't going to her, or Love and Hip Hop ain't filming, or I don't know if the money dried or what's going on. But she talks so much on Instagram, she should be working for Hollywood Unlocked. Now, the allegations are that T.I. and Tiny, as you know, just to catch up to speed, they were involved in some kind of sex trafficking ring, and that they allegedly drugged women.
Allegedly.
And then allegedly raped them.
Allegedly.
And, allegedly performed sexual acts on T.I.
Allegedly.
Now, one they say is even allegedly a minor.
Allegedly.
I don't know that to be true, but I do have some exhibits that I want to enter before the court, and I would like all of you to tell me what you think when we come up. All right, so now Exhibit A is a video of a woman named Sabrina Peterson. Remember, she's the one that said that there were people, doing things, and this was her experience with T.I. Take a look.
Just don't, whatever you do, tell your story. Don't lie, and don't be scared. Your face isn't honest at all.
Yes, it's just so much has happened, and then it's like I was roofied, so a lot of shit that happened I don't remember.
How old were you, and where were you at?
I was 16, and I went to some it's like a building, but it was a studio above that, and I went there with a guy named Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
And he was supposed to let me meet Tip because, I think Tip was thinking about starting his label. And he wanted me to meet Tip. I was nervous then, too. He gave me a drink. He asked me, did I want a drink? I told him, yeah, he gave me the drink. It was like a little shot. I remember it like it was like a little shot. I took.
Now, listen, we would not be bringing these claims up if Shekinah wouldn't have come for me or been in the news again. So, Shekinah, you're the reason why we're now reaffirming the allegations against Tiny and T.I. You're the reason why we're talking about this subject. If you would not be talking, we would not be talking about Tiny and T.I. allegedly sexually assaulting people. But because you talk so much, and because you want to stay in the news, and because you have a hard dick for Hollywood Unlocked and for everybody else that has an opinion about your alleged participation in all this, here we are talking about it. By the way, I saw somebody on Bigo behind the scenes tell me that until I do right by Kaya, nothing good is going to come by me. Let me just be clear. Until Kaya does right by her career and her gums and the van that she lives in, nothing's going to come by her either. All right. Now, either way, now after these claims were made, Shekinah went on to multiple Instagram lives. As you know, you've seen it. Now, Shekinah, the court has seen you multiple times go on Instagram talking about this issue. Now, if my best friend was accused of raping somebody, number one, they wouldn't be my best friend anymore. But number two, I would be a little bit quieter. I would be trying to find out how they want me to move. I'd be like, yo, do you want me to say something? Is your rep saying something? I wouldn't be out saying things, because when you say stuff on Instagram, that's literally like a press conference. Okay, that's literally like a press conference. Now, Shekinah's had a lot to say on her Instagram lives. And Shekinah, we keep all the receipts over here at Hollywood Unlocked. And this is what you said when some guy had attacked you and people were saying that you recruited the girls. You said this.
If I ever touched you, come on here and let me know. If I ever encouraged you to go somewhere, come on here and let me know. Where you at? What happened? Why y'all ain't got nothing to say? Tick tock, tick tock, tick 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 tock. Cause I can. I cuss so much cause I can. Why you don't cuss at all? Oh, they're trying to act like you, because girl, get the fuck on.
Now, people are watching on Bigo. Those of you saying you can't hear anything, that's because you got to go watch the show on my website. You're just getting behind the scenes, so relax, okay? Now, when we posted that on Hollywood Unlocked, I was at a conference in Miami, and Shekinah was going off on her live to 3,000 people with that struggling-ass eyelash, complaining that I was being messy for my staff posted on Hollywood Unlocked. Girl, you did it. Which happens on the internet is not in private, okay? What happens in T.I. and Tiny's basement is, and that's why we're here to get to the bottom of it. And so all I said was, we posted that. You asked the people if they had any tea to come out with it. And what happened since then? More victims have come forward. Okay, so Shekinah, you've actually dug a deeper hole for Tiny and T.I., okay? Now, it seems like the support that Shekinah has given to Tiny and T.I. has not been reciprocated. T.I. and Tiny have dumped Shekinah. They want nothing to do with her. They have backed up from her, and they've let her out there to dry by herself. And now she's in legal trouble and begging all of us. This is what she said. Here's Exhibit C.
Had to pay legal fees and stuff. I've learned my lesson. Okay. Stay nothing to do with you. I am a cosmetologist. I do hair. That's it. That's it. I got nothing to say. I had to pay my own lawyer fees. No, I'm paying my own lawyer fees by myself. That's it. And that's just what it is. I learned the biggest lesson. Shut the fuck up. Stay out folk business. Because ain't nobody gonna save you but God. Ain't nobody coming for your rescue but God. Nobody ain't gonna even speak up for you but God. So I'm out of this shit. I'm out of it. I've been stressed out. I've been depressed. And I'm done. I done had to come out money to pay for a lawyer. I'm paying it. I'm done. I learned my lesson. Stay out for business. Mind my own business. Stop trying to be a captain saving hoe and stay in your life. Because that shit done caused me a lot.
Now, this is where the humanity in me would feel sorry for Shekinah, but I don't give a fuck. And the reason why, Shekinah, is because you came for me when I was in Miami telling me how you wanted me to pull up so you can address me on your Instagram live. I don't address people on their Instagram lives. You should stay off your Instagram. That's why your friends are in trouble and you talk too goddamn much. And that's why nobody fucks with you now. And now you begging everybody for their support. You also went on to offer people $1,000 to get tea on me. Let me tell you the only tea that you're going to get. I had chlamydia twice, which I already said. One time a nigga sucked my dick and threw up on me. I made him wash it off and put my dick back in his mouth. And I fucked somebody on Bigo, a couple people. That's all you're going to get. There's no more tea. And so save your $1,000 because of your legal bills that you now have incurred for being nosy and being in the fuck people business. You too goddamn nosy, and nobody even knows you for what the fuck you do anymore. We know you for your big ass, nasty ass, raggedy ass mouth. Now, I used to be a fan of yours because I thought that you were good reality TV. And when you were on the show with Tiny and T.I., I thought you were the friend that everybody should have. But the more that I watch you and the more that I watch this play out, you're the friend that none of us need. And so let me just say we have another exhibit where she then has a severe breakdown. And I want to ask all of you, do you give a fuck? Take a look.
Lightness, okay? I don't want to use nobody else's name for likeness. I just want my own likeness. I'm not trying to ride nobody's coattail. I'm not trying to do any of that. But I really wish you fans and you people of the world would stop coming in my life, aggravate me when I'm trying to have a good day. I want y'all to go on. Enough is enough. Y'all can take me back down to my 500 people. I will be just fine because I love people, so I don't think I'm going to stay out the lives. I don't never think I'm going to stay out live. I think I'm always going to lie because I have love for people, but will y'all please stop bringing this shit my way? Because this shit is not funny. It's not a joke. It's not a game. Stop coming my way with that shit. I don't even want to see that shit no more. Okay?
Well, I don't feel sorry for you. I don't know what you feel, but let me continue to go through the case. So that was her breaking down, crying. And She was feeling some type of way. Now, is there another video of her crying? Because that was it. There's another video. There's another video. Go ahead.
Please. Please. I learned my lessons. I learned the biggest lesson. Please. Please. You can go tell that bitch I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson. I ain't speaking out of content about nobody else being but I don't give a fuck about nobody being boy. I don't care what nobody saying. I don't give a fuck, but I learned my lesson, boy. I learned it.
It was the please. Well, as the presiding judge over the matter, I have to rule. Shekinah, you're a bad friend. You're a big mouth bigot, and you're a person who doesn't know how to shut the fuck up. And now, as a result, you've pissed off the community who's going to remind you every day that not only are you a secret holder, allegedly, of activity that's unbecoming of a queen, you are somebody who sat by and idly did nothing as the R. Kelly-inspired troops in Atlanta shuffled people down into the basements that they were hidden in. And you know the other thing, Shekinah, when I look at how you were trying to attack me, a proud gay black man, on your live with that struggling ass eyelash that was hanging on by a thread, the way that your friendship is to Tiny, and you were asking people to pay, you were going to pay them to dig up dirt on me. Well, guess what, Shekinah? We're going to continue to follow this. We're going to continue to post and promote it. We're going to continue to look into what Tiny and T.I. did as a result of your overbearing friendship. And at the end of the day, Shekinah, we don't care about your legal fees. We don't care that you paid $5,000 to get your name. And we know that you're going to go back on Instagram and rant uncontrollably because that's the only attention that you get, since you clearly have no man and no other business to do but being everybody else's. So I'm ruling you the worst friend of the decade. And that's it. We'll be right back. Is there something interfering with your happiness or is preventing you from achieving your goals? I know for me, I sometimes need help refocusing on the things that are important to me, like this commercial, like my mental health, so I can continue to keep up with all the things that I'm juggling. BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist. Now, I started therapy through BetterHelp because I am moving around a lot and I just quite frankly can't go to somebody's office. And you can start communicating in just under 48 hours. Now, this is not a crisis line and it's not a self-help line. It's a professional counseling done securely online. There's a broad range of expertise available, which may not locally be available in many areas. The service is available for any clients worldwide, and you can log into your account anytime and send a message to your counselor. You'll get a timely and thoughtful response. Plus, you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions so you won't even ever have to wait in an uncomfortable waiting room as with traditional therapy. BetterHelp is committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches to make it easy and free to change counselors if needed. It's more affordable than traditional offline counseling, and financial aid is available. Visit betterhelp.com/gagging. That's better, H-E-L-P, and join the over 1 million people who've taken charge of their mental health with the help of experienced professionals. This is sponsored by BetterHelp and Gagging with Joseline, and listeners of my show get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/gagging. Now, I love the fact that all of you are hitting me up and telling me how you're enjoying the brands that sponsor the show. Your support of their brands helps our show, and so that's how you can support us. Also, shout out to the 2,200 people watching the show. Please continue to share the live because now we're going to get into my favorite part of the show. But before we do that, I'm going to tell you how you can get this beautiful ass merch. You can go over to my website right now, HollywoodUnlocked.com/shop. We have hoodies, t-shirts, socks, caps, backpacks. We have gagging masks, fanny packs, backpacks, phone cases, notebooks to read bitches with, buttons, and all other type of stuff. You can also become a premium member of the show by becoming a member on YouTube. All you got to do is go to youtube.com/HollywoodUnlocked, and then you can join by subscribing. You get for $1.99, you get all these amazing emojis that you can go and put on everybody's pages as you watch the show. Please make sure that you support the show. This is how we literally continue to grow. And I'm so excited to tell you that next week we have an entire lifestyle brand of clothes for the Gag Nation and at Hollywood Unlocked that we will be that I'll be looking at and hopefully approving. And soon we're going to roll out a whole new store with a whole new experience with all new merch. And I'm really excited to bring it to you because it's going to be lifestyle clothing, not just this signature hoodie. This is a signature hoodie. If you're a Gag Nation member. You have to have one of these in your closet. I see those of you that have it right now. I see Tony has his on. Tony, go ahead and flex it. Okay, everybody that's in the Gag Nation, they have their gagging merch. She has hers. I see somebody down here has theirs. Slim, I see you. Okay, and so at the end of the day, if you support Gag Nation, if you support Hollywood Unlocked, go to hollywoodunlocked.com/shop and buy whatever you want. All the merch that you buy supports the program that we have here, Hollywood Unlocked. And we have new stuff coming, and it's going to be limited edition. And so the stuff that's going to come out soon, there will be a small amount of that available, and first come, first serve. All right, look, this is my favorite part of the show. This is where I get to talk to Gag Nation. Gag with Jason. All you got to do is call 1-402-GAGGING, 1-402-GAGGING. You can also come up on the screen. So look, before I show you that, we also have an Instagram page that I need y'all to follow. This is it right here. It's @GagNation. I need all 2,200 of you to go and follow @GagNation on Instagram. Okay, and that is where we'll be posting a lot of clips, recaps, moments, and also Queen Sharon is going to be doing her read on the page coming soon. All right, and as we figure out what that looks like, you'll be there to be a part of it. Now we're going to get into the Gag Nation, but before I do that, I forgot about Bigo. This is where you can find me on Bigo. Go download the app and find me on Bigo. My username is the only Jason Lee. I'm on there every day, all day. Okay. And we have a new show called Bigo Unlocked with me, Tamar Braxton, Supa, and Mother Tay, which I'm excited about. We had our first show last night. Baby, Bigo Unlocked is live on Bigo. All you gotta do is go over there and find me. It's Mondays at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The show is such a hot ass mess. I have to tell you, if you missed it last night, there were over 5,000 people watching that. And it got a little nasty. I think we have a clip to show you. Take a look.
This is what happens when you have a bunch of money and you're miserable. You sit at home in a red hat looking like period blood every day, and you still not doing it. Like, you still not doing it. You getting 25K. What the fuck is that, bitch? That ain't even a car. That ain't even a car. What the fuck you gonna get with that? You got you a place. You got you a house. Congratulations. We hope you stay in it. You're living in the country. Your rent is $400 a month, bitch, and probably $10K when you build it from the ground up in Brunswick, Florida. You're not paying shit, baby. You're living scot fucking free. So at the end of the day, when you move to LA, then you can eat it in a mansion. When you move to like New York, then you can eat it in a mansion. But other than that, we don't want to hear you, bitch. You look like you ready for Sunday service on the red day.
One thing about it, I don't give a fuck if you lived on the moon. He can't afford where I'm at now. So it doesn't matter what a bitch got to say about me, baby. When the motherfucker ain't got what you got, since you want to talk about what I got, if it's so easy, why are you somewhere in that basement, bitch, with them black gloves with that motherfucking thin ass paint on your fucking wall that's fading, bitch, in your mama basement somewhere, bitch? At the end of the day, I'm tiptoeing through these 5 and 6, bitch. I don't give a fuck what it was.
That was just a little bit of a 2-hour show last night. Do we have any more clips or is that it? Okay. There's so much. Shout out to Bone Collective for the clips. We have photo. Oh, now, so that's what's happening over there. Mondays at 6 p.m. You got to go take a look at that shit. Okay. Now, look, we also have an agency. You can become a part of my agency. Don't find the email. Don't worry about it. Let me tell you how to do that. Go to gagonbigo.com. That's our new thing that we need to put in here. Gag on Bigo. Let's have the website and all that. Gagonbigo.com. We have a whole website. You can sign up to become a paid host and join the Gag Nation family and interact with me. I be on there early in the morning doing my shit. This morning I got up and I had a whole praise and worship. The Church of Gag Nation was open. And I did praise and worship. And bitch, when I tell you I roll up out the bed in style, this is what I look like this morning on Bigo. Yes, I did a photo shoot. I slayed in the Versace hat and robe. Yes, I even hit you with this one. And what? Yes. Okay. Yes. Is there any more? Okay. Whatever. I'm cute. Let's bring up the Gag Nation. Let's take a phone call. Put the link up, please, so people know where to come and see me. Shout out to Rob, who is executively managing the comments, and Alexis, who's put the goddamn link up. Oh my God, Rob could run everything else, but he can't run these goddamn comments. And Alexis, who's on the teleprompter, that's why we had no issues today because Kelvin is executively off work. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me how. We'll deal with that when he comes back. All right, what are we doing? Is there someone on the phone? Hello? Hello?
Hey, Jason.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing. I was calling because the show tonight was off the chain. I don't know who talking about the show ain't good or it's boring, but they can take that shit somewhere else. But I just had a couple of things to say about the Natalie and Joseline situation. Really, Natalie don't want to smoke with Joseline because Joseline don't give a fuck. Joseline is very territorial. She was like that on Love and Hip Hop. Stevie couldn't work with nobody else. She only wanted Stevie to work with her. So with that being said, she's just territorial like that, and Natalie don't want that smoke. When it comes down to your boy OJ, that nigga right there, he's something wrong with him. First of all, Chloe's dad needs to talk to his son-in-law about why he can't stop sticking his dick in other bitches. He coming for the wrong motherfucking basketball player. I do agree with him a little bit, but he like really coming for the wrong one. Like he's doing the most. And Lil Boosie talk like he raps, so I don't know what the fuck he was talking about. Black tie, whoever, he be trending for the most random and strangest shit ever. And that video made me mad uncomfortable. Like mad uncomfortable. And then he got a razor that's probably like rusty, some other shit. About to cut the bitch, give her all kind of diseases or something with the razor. That's just doing too much. Shekinah Joe. That bitch is a whole snitch in these streets. She said that Tiny sent her after old girl Sabrina, and she won't shut the fuck up. She going to jail, and she a loose cannon. And she is like a prosecutor's dream. And for her to even try to come at you or come to you, she need to go sit down some motherfucking with her and go get them ass shots or whatever the fuck she did to herself, taken out, go fix her motherfucking eyelashes and get a new lace front. She's supposed to be a cosmetologist, be coming up on TV looking all crazy and shit. And the reason why she don't be on camera when she be on Instagram is because that bitch be snoring coke. That's what she be doing.
Allegedly.
She ain't on camera because she's not, yeah, okay, well, allegedly. She ain't crying, she's snorting. And when she be sniffling and all that, that's not tears, that's coke. Period. That part. And I'm glad you're feeling better.
Wait, what is
That's
your
all I
name?
gotta say.
What is your name?
Hi.
Where are you from? And can you come back every week, please?
I've been coming back. I'm literally, it's Andrea. I'm on the screen with you right now, but I had to call because I couldn't get in at first. All right, here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Andrea, let me bring you up on here. Turn Andrea the phone up.
Okay.
Andrea,
yes.
You are everything, and I want to see you up here every fucking week. That was epic. You know what's so crazy is, now let me ask you this real quick. What do you think about the young girl who got shot? What do you think about that?
Okay, I have 4 kids, 4 boys myself, right? One of whom is 15 years old. Now, my thing, I heard that the cop is supposed to be like a marksman or something. And that my thing is, I just felt like it was overkill. But in all honesty, she did have a knife. She was going after someone. I feel like he could have used less force. He hit her 4 times in the chest. I feel like he could have shot her in the leg, even the taser, but shot her in the leg or something. He didn't have to go straight body blows like that. I felt like that was just overkill.
Isn't it just a bad situation in general?
It is.
It's like anytime.
Because if that was my kid, I'm sorry, if that was my kid, that somebody was coming at them with a knife, I would have wanted the police to do what they had to do. So it's like, damn if you do, damned if you don't, you know? But it's sad that she's only 15 years old. Damn.
It's just a sad story in general. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like one of those things where like you don't want to hear about a young any black person killed by the hands of a white police officer or anybody. You don't want to hear nobody killed, period.
Right.
We just wrote a story on Hollywood Unlocked too about this little boy killed at his birthday party. I think in Miami or something. I don't remember, but
I've seen that.
Devastating. I'm just tired of young people getting killed in general. But oh my God, you're everything, Andrea, and I need to see you every week here. Hold on a second. Okay. What's up, Duana?
Listen, that little girl, I agree with y'all. It's the only problem it happened in this climate of white cops killing black children. But everybody, we have to be real with ourselves. If that was y'all child and somebody was coming at a knife with them, you would want the cops to shoot that person too. Was it excessive? Yes, but we already know this about the police department. Now, the other problem I have is why the fuck all y'all big grown asses standing around and after she gets shot, you done shot my baby? Where the fuck was your antennas to break up the fucking fight before it even got to this motherfucking level? Why ain't nobody talking about that? Y'all, this is what the world we live in. Y'all grab y'all motherfucking phones and then motherfucking want to march later. Bullshit.
Yeah, I think there were enough people to intervene. I mean, how do you intervene when somebody has a knife? It's kind of like this whole situation is just very difficult. You know what I mean? Like I've been in clubs where people have gotten in fights and knives have been pulled, and I haven't recorded, but I also ain't about to jump in and get stabbed. So it's one of these things where like it seemed like a no-win situation, and it's unfortunate that the young girl got killed. I do think OJ should shut the fuck up because we don't care what you think about anything. Like mind your business. And like you said, Andrea,
Jason,
what about
stop
Sister
calling that
Thompson?
man
Wait,
Chloe
hold on. Well, why you ain't worried about your son-in-law? Okay, worry about the shit that matters. Focus on your house. Leave other people alone. So I agree with what Andrea said. Okay.
Y'all gonna stop calling that man daddy.
Speaking of daddy, what's up, more daddy? You ain't got no sweater on and you got a cocktail, so what's up?
Oh, listen, I just got my stimmy. That sweater's on the mail. It's in the mail. I just cashed that shit today.
Okay, so what's your name? This is the first time I met you, and where are you calling from?
What's up? My name's Lance. I'm calling from Naples, Florida.
Okay, so what you think about tonight? Get into it. What we talking
It was
about?
crazy. So like today was really crazy. That poor girl like getting shot. I think that OJ could have said 100% what we all agree with, but we don't want to hear it from him. Like you already deserted us. You don't mean anything. So it doesn't mean anything to us coming from him. As far as that girl down in Atlanta, I don't know why she coming for you. She need to go have a seat somewhere. She probably can't sit with all that shit in her butt. That's what the problem is. She can't sit. So she always running around getting in somebody's business. Like it's rude. Have a seat. Have several seats. I'm gonna tell her like Vivica A. Fox said, you can leave that where back there. We don't want it over here. We're good. We're good.
Okay, well, welcome to the show. Make sure you keep coming back too. Jameer, I know you got a breakdown of everything. What's up?
What's up, Jason? All right, so I do want to start with the little girl that was shot and killed. So yeah, I do feel like the 4 shots was too excessive, Jason. Police officers normally know how to de-escalate situations when it involves white people. However, when it comes to us, it's always fatal force. I feel as though that the cop could have shot a warning shot in the air. You know, us, we got PTSD, something like that. We would have jumped, ran, hopped under the car or something. I feel like there were other things he could have done instead of shooting her, you know? And also to point out, 17-year-old Kyle Rittenhouse had a AK-47, and when the cops saw him, they gave him a nod and they gave him a drink of water. So again, I feel like it's racial bias that's happening in these cases. And again, like DeWanda said, I feel like it's happening in the wrong time during this climate of us just constantly seeing people being killed. And then I also want to can I say about Shekinah? Now, Jason, Shekinah look and act just like the motherfucking Tasmanian devil to me. Like she looked like him, she act like him, and she shaped just like him. Every time she opened up her motherfucking mouth, a fucking hurricane follows her. And she talking about she learned how to shut the fuck up while not shutting the fuck up. Like Mona Scott, please bring back Love and Hip Hop Atlanta so Shekinah can stop going fucking live on Instagram. And the last thing I want to say, Jason, please, about Tyrese, I feel like he should be commended for what he did. He protected his black Nubian queen. He took a job away from those Chinese motherfuckers who's always talking shit about they pussies in their language. So I feel like he should be commended for protecting his black women.
No, that was disgusting. Let your woman go where she got to go to take care of that and get that.
Nah, if you eating it, you can shave it.
Yo, okay, but
no.
cool.
He's a celebrity.
Andrea, what do you think about that?
I mean, if he eating it, that's cool. That's what he's supposed to do. Because 9 times out of 10, I'm probably sucking his dick. But I don't want to go down there and shave him.
Well,
I'm
I
not,
like a
I'm
little
not about
frost
to do
down
all of
there.
that. I'm just not. That's just not for me. I don't need to be that close up with a razor down by your. Would you want your woman? What if she mad and she got a razor by your dick? What you gonna do? Or he mad and
I
he got a
mean,
razor by your dick?
I ain't gonna lie, it made me really uncomfortable.
Yes.
It made me uncomfortable. And honestly, I'll say this as a gay man, he wouldn't they would have died seeing me do it to a man. If I would have did that to a man, if
But that's
Jason Lee
double
at
standard.
43, if Jason Lee at 43 would have took a 24 or 25-year-old man and spread his legs open on Instagram and shaved his pubic hair, do you
They would
understand the
try
fire?
to shut the internet down. That's dumb though. That's double standards. That's
Oh, hold on a
that's
second.
double standards.
Hold on a second, Rob. In Colombia, we need to find a man who I can shave his pubic hair on Instagram. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it because now I want to see the double standard. I just want to see how the internet's gonna respond.
Just don't put it on Instagram.
No, I can't. Weedy Poo, are you high?
Hey, what? Yeah, a little bit. What's up? How you doing?
All right, I'm good. I'm good. So Tony, what you think about what you want to get into for tonight, and then we'll get to Weedy
I
Poo.
mean, honestly, with the whole thing with Joseline and Natalie, I mean, you can't really compare the two because Natalie's only done like 1 or 2 seasons or 3. Joseline's been like, you can might as well call her TV royalty of Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And Joseline whoops some ass. Like we all know that. She would drag her ass. The whole thing about seeing you on a dating show has to happen on Zeus. I'm just saying, has to, get the deal.
You think so? You think so?
I do. I mean, everybody would tune in. That shit would make B go pop more than a motherfucker. That shit would break numbers, to be honest. So we gotta make it happen. The whole thing about OJ having an opinion about a young lady getting killed, I mean, especially when it's of our community, our skin color, I mean, boy, have several seats down. And then just seeing that video of, a young woman getting shot and killed. I mean, we've seen that shit for many, many, many years. I mean, I'm getting angry, just you can tell by the vein in my neck. And being a father of a daughter.
I thought that was for sucking dick on Bigo.
No. But you know what I'm saying? Just seeing that video is really heartbreaking because like Andrea said and DeWanna said, it's you're fucked if you don't, you're fucked if you do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you wouldn't want your child to be getting attacked with a knife. So what do? How do you handle it? I mean, do you go after the cop or do you go after the young girl trying to attack the daughter? So at the end of the day, I believe he went overboard with the necessity. You know what I'm saying? He could have easily just like used the taser, or like Andrea said, shoot him in the leg, just disable her, not 4 or 5 shots. I think it was 5 shots that I heard. So
all right, Tony, you taking longer than Blue's Clues. Hold on, shit. Okay, I learned a new feature. I can bring you all up on the screen. This is like new shit. Weedy Poo, everybody loves you. People every day they say we got to protect Weedy Poo. We got to make sure Weedy Poo is good. What's going on? What you think about tonight? What you want to sound off on?
I was about to say Natalie, Nunn, and Joseline. That would be a good fight. That would be a good fight. I would watch that. And Lil Boosie, he needs to just shut the fuck up for real. I'm tired of him just talking out of turn. Always. Oh, and I need you to get me that bonnet with the gagging on it.
Okay.
Hello.
Listen, we don't have the gagging bonnet yet, but I will have them at least make one gagging bonnet, Weedy Poo, and I will get you that gagging bonnet, okay?
Yes, please do.
Well, what would you say to Shekinah if she was watching?
Shut the hell up. She always talking, and she gonna be the only one going to jail. Watch that. She gonna be the only one. Cause she's stupid like that. She's just stupid like that. Dumbass. Oh.
I live for Weedy Poo. Okay. Amber Lynn, what's up? Hold on. Sorry. Yeah, I hear you.
Hey, how you doing? I'm good. So I wanted to speak on thick chin Natalie Nunn. Okay, I'm so tired of her. She has no talent. The only thing she does is run her mouth and try to hit people. She is no match to Joseline. I love her. She's the Puerto Rican princess. You know what I'm saying? She can read and whip your ass at the same time. She's looking for ratings. She's trying to get her show popping. Nobody cares. Okay. As for big face ass Shekinah, okay, she's going to jail. Go to jail, sis. Nobody cares about you. Nobody wants to see you. You're irrelevant. You bad built, bad shape ass bitch. You need to go ahead and go, you know what I'm saying, sit down on somebody's couch and talk about how you about to go to prison for the rest of your life. That's why they're not fucking with you. The only reason why you were relevant was because of T.I. and Tiny. And look how you do. Look what you do. So you're going to jail.
Jeez.
And as for Tyrese, don't nobody want to see Tyrese cut nobody's coochie hairs, okay? Sorry. Now, I like that, you know, intimately, my man to cut my hair, you know what I'm saying? If we, you know, having sex or whatever.
Yeah,
and
but you want your man to cut your chocha hair?
Yeah, it's intimate. If we in the tub, I'm in the tub, and he's outside of the tub, I've had it done before. And he cuts my hair, you know what I'm saying, before we have sex, yes. It's nice and intimate, but it ain't something that you put on Instagram, especially as a celebrity. Like, you look desperate, you look perverted, you look gross, and she looks stupid there twinkling her toes. She needs to go down. Like, all of the shit is irrelevant.
Wait, so Jameer, you would let me cut your pubic hair on Instagram?
Yes, I would.
Yes, he would, Jason.
I love Jameer. Oh, Sharon, what is going on? What's the tea?
What's up, Jason? What's up? Okay. Let's get into this shit, shall we? The hoes that said that the show was boring. Okay. In order for you to know that it's boring, you have to be watching it, you dumb bitch. So what are you doing with your time? Let's not act like that you actually have something to do with your lives and that you're not sitting on the couch every week, picking lint out of your belly button and looking for quarters in your fucking couch to go get a burger at motherfucking McDonald's, bitch. Okay? Let's not act like that. You're bored. You're basic. You have nothing else to do. So watch us, bitch. Your opinion doesn't fucking matter. You'll tune in next week. I'll see you then. Now, the Oscars. What I feel about the Oscars, I'm glad that we won, you know, a lot of categories. It was a big win for us, you know. I just, you know, watch out because, again, black people, these white people are going to be mad that we won these awards. So let's just let it continue to happen and continue to strive for that. Now, I want to talk about Chadwick Boseman for a minute. Now, I feel like, no, they shouldn't have done everything that they did and then not give the man the Oscar. However, I do not think that he should just get an Oscar because he is dead. Because let me tell you something. That's like when I was in high school, okay? I tried out for the musical. My music teacher told me, Sharon, you're the one that deserves the spot. But because this chick is a senior and won't be here next year, we're going to give it to her. That's some bullshit. You don't give it to somebody just because you think that's what should happen. Do they deserve it or do they not? Does the other person deserve it? Let's give the people flowers that are still here on this earth. I love Chadwick, but let's just give the people that are on this earth flowers. Fuck you, Dr. Rucker, for the record. Now, moving on. Joseline and Natalie. This, you guys keep looking past it. This is just a form of miscommunication. Everybody know motherfucking Joseline can't speak English. You think this bitch really is getting her point across to Natalie? No. And Natalie, ain't nobody sitting there and paying you no attention, talking about some you don't care. Ho, you do care because you got on a motherfucking video. And I need you to do better because you know better than to be doing angles when you got a chin that motherfucking sharp. Bitch, you should have held it up from the top. Then everybody would have been focusing on the video and not your motherfucking chin. If you a bad girl, I'm going to need you to get better angles. Now, Rosetta Stone, people, 2 words, Joseline, look into it. Now, O.J. Simpson, LeBron James, okay? I feel like that the police officer could have used a taser. I felt like it was overkill. But let's get it straight. O.J., we do not give a fuck about what you think, okay? Did you really just tell LeBron James to wait and think about what he was saying? Bitch, Did you take the time and think about it before you murdered a white bitch? No, allegedly. Did you take the time to think about it before you murdered the white bitch's so-called boyfriend? Allegedly.
Allegedly.
No, the bitch was just trying to bring her damn glasses. You motherfucker, you ain't wait. You ain't wait, bitch. So what I'm going to need you to do, OJ, is have several seats and just be thankful that it's not a seat in a motherfucking electric chair. Okay? You dumb bitch. We don't claim your ass. Now, Tyrese. First of all, I want to talk about why it sounded like you were shaving pussy, but not shaving pussy, but weed whacking motherfucking grass. Bitch, whose pussy's hair is that motherfucking hard? Now, look, I got to tell you this. I didn't think it was appropriate. I didn't think it was right. Let me tell you something. The thought of a razor coming near my pussy does not make me wet. Okay, so why she wiggling and all that shit? No, motherfucker, because you cut me, it's a done deal. But let me tell you something. On second thought, though, Jason, we should be happy that he is shaving pussy hairs because this gives these hating assholes these nappy ass wigs and beards that they motherfucking be wearing. Okay, so let all these haters on Bigo, all these motherfuckers that said the show was boring, bitch, hit Tyrese up. He's got your wig for you, okay? And your beard, too. Now, moving on to Shekinah. This bitch, I covered her on Read a Bitch Thursdays. Now, look. They were never friends, Jason. They were never friends. What it was T.I. and Tiny found a dumb bitch that could do Tiny's hair and keep their secrets. That bitch was being held hostage. Now, I know we think it was a faulty eyelash. That bitch was winking. She was winking. Help me. Help me. That's what that bitch was saying. And now that she has escaped, no pun intended. Now that she has escaped, Jason, now the bitch is out there on her own. Now she all butthurt because they didn't motherfucking want her. And she's right. She wasn't worried about being a cosmetologist. Because why? We could tell because of your busted wigs that you wear all the motherfucking time. Now you worried about Jason and you walking around looking like that. Ho, you dumb as hell. I'm going to need you to focus on your cosmetology and get the motherfucking wigs fixed. Bitch, they don't want you. And I'm going to need you to please keep Jason's name out your motherfucking mouth, bitch. You're a bad person. Okay? Was that it? Okay. All right. So that is it for the messy report. Remember, there is nothing too messy for the messy report, and we cover the mess so you don't have to stress. That's all, Jason.
You put the disclaimer back up?
Yeah. Not the disclaimer.
And that's why my legal team wrote that, because of Sharon's messy ass. You know, I don't know who said that the show was boring. Let me say this. I had dehydration, I had a stomach flu, and I took some time off. I do hear echo, but I think that's because somebody's listening to it on the thing. You know, at the end of the day, I know what I do and I know who's here to support me, and I appreciate y'all showing up. You know, I just do this to have a good time. But Sharon, that was a whole ass mess. Hold on a second. Let's take a phone call. Hey, this is Jason. What's up?
How you doing, Jason?
Bitch, I'm all right. I'm gagging.
Well, I just got my T-shirt and my mug, so I'm definitely gagging over here.
Oh, thank you.
I wanted to comment about Shekinah. I'm not sure why they keep even allowing that girl to go on Instagram, because she really just needs some dick. I think that's what it is at the end of the day. You know, she always talking. She needs somebody to break her back a couple of times, and she might be all right after that, because, you know, somebody that dick deprived definitely need to be laid back with. But
I've always said it's the way. I've always said it's the people not getting dick who are the most most unhappy. Because if you're getting fucked right, or you're having great sex, you're not worried about what the fuck other people is doing.
Exactly. She needs somebody to come in there and fix her plumbing, because she clogged up for real. But well, like I said, I wanted to say something about OJ. You know, ever since he done got off from murdering Nicole and that other guy, I ain't saying allegedly, because that nigga did that shit. But he's been feeling kind of free about, like, he can actually come to us and talk to us like he's family. And he don't know nothing. You know, I've never seen him speak highly of black people. You know, he don't even think he black. So anything that come out his mouth, I ain't trying to hear that shit. You know, people just let him speak because he play football, but that don't give him the right to keep trying to run his mouth all the damn time. He need to sit the fuck down and enjoy his little pension that those people couldn't get from him because they tried to see him in the civil court. You know, so he needs to shut the fuck up and enjoy the Florida weather down there. Maybe he might catch COVID or something. I don't know.
Damn. Okay. What's your name and where you calling from?
My name is Melissa. I'm calling from B-Ball.
Nice to meet you. Please come back. You're everything. Jameer, Kareem said to call him.
Who?
Somebody that didn't send enough money. Kareem, you should at least send $20. God damn. Take that comment off my thing. Cheap ass. All right. Let's take another call. Hello. Next caller.
Hey,
Sorry. Hello.
hi Jason. This is Andrea calling from North Carolina.
Hey, what's up?
I was calling. I wanted to talk about this 16-year-old girl. I have a different perspective on the shooting, and that is nobody focused on the fact that the foster mother told them grown women, there were not children, there were women, that to come over there to jump on that girl. So, and you know, not only that, people were talking about, would you want them to shoot your, you know, that woman if that were your child? First of all, my child wouldn't have went to someone's house to try to fight them, because who goes to somebody's house not knowing what's going on at their house? You know, that's dangerous. So those are two different spins on what people need to look at when it comes to that. Also, and when it comes to the shaving of the coochie hairs, I don't see nothing wrong with that. My man shaves mine all the time. He actually uses his little shaver that he uses up for his face, and I lay on the bed, he's shaving on up, and hey, it's done. What's wrong with that?
But he doesn't post it on Instagram, right? Like that, I think is the thing that.
Well, no, that I was hearing that noise, and no, I know the routine of how it's done. But when I heard that scraping noise, and then she was making noise too. I don't know if y'all missed that or not, but that sound gross. I don't know. I don't want to see that. And now, if he was doing something else to it, I would watch. You know, but that right there, I could have did without.
Well, thank you for calling. I live for you. Call back next week. I do appreciate it. Thank you, Sonny, with your cute ass. Be careful. Hold on, no more phone calls. Let me talk to Slim real quick. Slim, what you want to sound off on this show?
Okay, I just want to let it be known that the only people that actually think that the show is getting boring is Ren and Stimpy, and they could suck a dirty dick for all I could think of. They just mad because they want to be you, and they can't be you with only 24 subscribers on their YouTube channel. But anyway, I feel like they shot that girl. They did an overkill. They could have done something different, but also it was a split-second decision. She was going after somebody with a knife. They just made a split-second decision. So, unfortunately, it just happened at the wrong time. And Tyrese, oh Lord, I'm just convinced that he just likes to embarrass himself on social media. He's crying on social media. He cutting coochie hair on social media. It just couldn't be me. If you want to cut your girl coochie hair, then just do it in the privacy of your own home. Do not put it on Instagram. And Natalie Nunn and Joseline. Honestly, I think Natalie Nunn would drag Joseline, because Natalie Nunn been in the gym. She's been in the gym. She's been working out, flipping them tires. So I think she actually would drag Joseline. Joseline like to talk too much. And the Oscars, you were absolutely right. It's a shame that they actually did so much black stuff during COVID. It would have been nice for them to wait and do it when COVID wasn't open. I mean, when COVID wasn't going on, so that everybody can actually really experience the Oscars and be black there. But that's all.
I thought that was a lot. That was really good, Slim. I'm proud of you. Make sure you bring your shady ass back here every week. Okay, wait. So where's she? Bone? What do you think about tonight's show?
Shekinah, bitch, don't drop the soap. Bigo,
was life for me, which it always is. And he did, Johnny, I'm really hurt that you didn't show the best part of the clip when Jason and the icon were on there, because I sent that one to you. But it's okay. Jason can see it later. Kaya, why are we still breathing life into this
We uploaded it
irrelevant?
all? Hold on. Will it take? How long will it take to upload it? Upload it. Let's get it. Fuck it. I want to see it. My massage therapist is literally about to come though, so he gonna have to wait a minute because I have to de-stress after last night. For those of you watching right now, you don't understand. There's a whole world on Bigo, and most of the people, if not everybody here, is over on Bigo, and they're doing their thing. So make sure you come follow me and show support for all of them too. The Gag Nation family is killing it over there, and we got a lot of stuff rolling now. And Bigo, we already told y'all. Oh, can somebody open the front? Tell Zeus to open the front door because he's here. Zeus, open the front door. Either way, we have a lot going on right now on Bigo. We have a lot of exciting things, and we know Bigo needs to change the fucking rules back. But Johnny's uploading this video because I got into it with somebody last night who I guess is like big in the ballroom scene and made this big old thing. We've made up since then. And Bigo Unlocked, just so for those of you that don't know, it literally is me, Tamar Braxton, Mother, and Super. That we didn't even plan the show. We just came together to talk, and it became a really good, funny, messy ass experience that I guess still has Bigo talking a day later.
Yes,
Most definitely.
the conversations are still being had.
But what are people
Everybody's
saying?
still talking about it. Y'all messy. Y'all was messy.
Well, we know
y'all wanted people to.
So you know that Milan had his thing tonight, and he's still in his feelings about the whole Tamar thing.
Okay, so for those of you that don't know what happened yesterday, I guess during the show, somebody brought up Milan Christopher, who I have a relationship with, known since before Love and Hip Hop. We were both on Love and Hip Hop together. He was the first in the first gay relationship on the network, and did his own thing after that. He's over on Bigo doing his thing. He has a big family. He's doing big shit on Bigo, and he has controversy with everybody like he's supposed to. That's what you got to do to get your beans over there. Tamar Braxton on the show yesterday, when somebody brought him up, said she didn't know who he was. Now, I did call Tamar and asked her, and she said she still doesn't know who he is. So I don't know, like, the history. I'm not in it. I did what he asked me to do. I called her and asked her if she knew him. She said she didn't know him. I'm out of it.
So his thing is that all of her family are Milan, so how does she not know him? Which, I mean, you can know of somebody but not know them, which is how I saw it.
Right.
I can't wait for you to see that. I sent you that one first. I was hoping he would download it because it was like 20 something minutes, but that first part is you and the icon, and then it shows what happened with her. But the Kaya thing, why are we still breathing life into this irrelevant bitch and her irrelevant fans drop her? Now, on a serious note, the 15-year-old, as a former military police augmentee, we were taught to use unlethal force unless the situation was absolutely warranted to use deadly force. We keep saying young lady. This was somebody's 15-year-old baby. I have a 13-year-old. I have a 17-year-old. They are still my babies. At the end of this person was a marksman. You can go for the hand shot to disarm. You can go for the leg to disable. It was not necessary to center mass 4 to 5 shots and kill that baby. This was someone's baby. That's how I feel on it. My personal opinion, because I was put in that situation when I was deployed. So, yes, some little kid with the bomb strapped to their chest running at me, your immediate instinct is preservation of life. That's a totally different situation from him walking up on a situation that's happening. He had the opportunity and the chance. While you yelling, stop, stop, he had the chance to shoot that knife out of her hand or pop 2 in the leg and disable her where she couldn't do anything else. I mean, maybe it's just because that's the way that I was trained, but like the excessive force was extremely excessive.
Yeah, it was an unfortunate situation. I don't even want to rule on whether it was justified or not because it's just fucked up all the way around, however you look at it. Especially when you humanize the fact that it is a kid and it's somebody's kid. You know what I mean? Johnny, do we have the video? Okay, we have the video of what Bone was talking about. Bone, do you want to introduce this video, please?
Oh my God. So last night during Bigo Unlocked, Mother Tay was like, bring her up. She's an icon. And here's what happened.
Okay, now mind you, I'm watching this video for the first time because when I get in my bag, I don't be knowing what's happening. This is what happened.
Kurt.
Oh, wait,
Girl, you
that's
look
the
tired.
icon.
Hold on.
That's
the icon.
You look
Respect
tired.
her.
What you want to talk about?
I'm never tired. I'm always on time.
Okay. Well, what we getting into? Let's get into.
We can get into whatever you want to get into.
What's happening?
What is it? What you was in the queue? What's up?
I'm always here for the shit.
Okay, so what are we? Give us a topic. Give us something to work with.
I just want to know why Mother ain't teach you how to work this motherfucking piano, and you bringing up all these late non-motherfucking.
Bitch, shut up, bitch. Now that's how I work that. Now,
Why would you do her like that? She up here talking
I
about
don't give a fuck. She wanted me to learn how to work the piano, bitch. I showed her how to work the
That's the motherfucking icon. That's the motherfucking icon.
Okay, well, guess what? I cannot deal with it, so the bitch had to go.
I cannot
Everybody else is a fucking icon.
No,
oh my God! Wait a minute. Tamar, have you ever met Diana Ross? Why you stop it there? Well, I continue to say, when I met Diana Ross, she didn't introduce herself as an icon. She said, "Call me Diana," and I said, "No, I'm going to call you Miss Ross." When I met Shaka Khan, she didn't say, "Call me Miss Khan." She said, "I'm Shaka." When I met Whitney Houston, when I FaceTime Mariah, all the girls have been really nice to me. I don't know what's happening, but I will tell you what is happening is that it is messy as hell in the Bigo streets, and we want all of you to find us over there. Thank you to everybody who's called in, come up on the panel. The reads are amazing. You're right. We are not watching 47 followers on a YouTube channel about reviewing my show. Listen, that's been the show today. Somebody's in there that's going to rub on my body. I need it. I'm stressed. Do we have a thoughts and prayers? Well, I have one. Go ahead. We have thoughts and prayers. Another commercial? Oh shit. Hold on. We'll be right back. Oh, I have to read it? Oh. Okay, look. Hi. Okay, look, we get support from FSAstore.com. If you have an FSA account, chances are you're not taking full advantage of it. So many people are unaware of how many everyday purchases are covered by their accounts. Everything from cold and allergy medications, prescription glasses, tampons, Tyrese, and pads, acne treatment, sunscreen, and so much more. Trusted by millions of Americans, FSAstore.com is the largest site with thousands of exclusively FSA-eligible products guaranteed. Whether customers have questions about their accounts, want recommendations on products or assistance on their orders, FSAstore.com's trained professionals are available 24/7. With 24/7 expert customer support, FSAstore.com is everything flex spending with zero guesswork, no receipts necessary. Head to FSAstore.com and use my code GAGGING to get a one-time discount of $15 off your order or $150 or more. That's FSAstore.com. And the gagging, a gag on that. All right, listen. All right, look, I'm going to say this. Usually I have a pre-typed out moment for you where I want to get into thoughts and prayers. Did we do the graphics already? Okay, well, we already did that. So listen, I wanted to say something. I had put this on my Facebook earlier this week, and I asked the question to everybody. I said, have you ever been doing so much and still feel like you're not doing enough? I woke up the other morning. I have my show, Hollywood Unlocked with Joseline, that's over at Foxhole. It's now been extended through the rest of the year on Foxhole, so we'll be there so you can watch the show. We have Gagging and the whole Gag Nation family here in the agency building creators that are making money streaming on Bigo, and we told you how to do that. We have the national show on iHeart syndicated. We started at 52 cities. Now we're in 69 markets, #1 across the country, talking to millions of people every weekend. And I own my company and merch and all these different things. And even with all the overwhelming stuff that we're doing here at Hollywood Unlocked, I woke up feeling like I'm not doing enough. I'm losing weight. I'm looking for love. I'm doing all these things. Here's the deal. I just want to say to anybody out there that's doing a lot and still feeling like they're not doing enough, or somebody that may not be doing enough but needs the encouragement to do a little bit more, just be happy with what you're doing. Be happy with what you're doing right now. Find your happiness with what you got. You know, I'm extremely grateful for the support that I get from all of you. I'm extremely grateful that you show up for me. And I'm extremely grateful that you are helping me build my dream and that I'm hopefully delivering on the promise of entertaining you. And I told myself that I was going to do a better job of not being so hard on myself, because none of us are perfect. Nothing that we're doing has here at Hollywood Unlocked has a blueprint that anybody's given me. I am figuring it out as I go. And I appreciate you supporting me. And I promise to continue to come back and bring another lit show next week. I might even have a guest for you. And I'll be coming back from Colombia, where I'll have all the motherfucking tea about this nigga that I'm about to take on a boat. Until then, make sure that you follow me everywhere on social media. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, my website, HollywoodUnlocked.com. You can also go there and subscribe to get our daily newsletter, and make sure you're streaming us, because as much as we are a show, a live show, we're also a podcast. Look, y'all, love y'all. So if you want to love me back, you can also text me. My number's right here, 310-388-6463. It's 310-388-6463. Until then, make sure y'all keep coming back. And I might be on Bigo later tonight. Bye.